welcome back to another episode of Turning Him Up. I'm your boy, LP82, along with my co-host,
Young Tech, aka Wordplay.
Where we gather every podcast to talk about what's going on in the world, especially in hip-hop. Where we talk about real facts and everybody's truth.
I mean, you gotta have that confidence to where it's on you, you know, you can't lack up. I got too much passion to quit, man. I gotta keep going all
Let's
day.
lock it in. Y'all ready?
Podcast. Turn the Him Up. Turn the Him Up. Podcast. Turn the Him Up. Turn the
Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Turning Him Up. I'm your boy, LP. I'm tired of shit. LP82, along with my co-host,
Young Tech, aka Wordplay.
and of course,
Hey, wait, before y'all
Bugs.
can we make noise in the audience?
Yeah. Nah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm cool with that. So yeah, just keep everything.
Wait, don't I always say bugs?
Nah, it used to be. Well, was it? But nah. But the way you said it though was real short. You could have said it a little longer.
Busy
like-
bugs.
There you go. Something. All right. So
Bugs are great.
So we're back for another. We're back for another podcast. Take. You know what? I'm gonna let you spearhead this one.
We can just jump into the questions.
Oh man, got me about to jump. All right, man. All right. Hey. That shit is funny. I know, right?
All right, man.
All right.
All right, so check it out. The first question, man. So this week, Kevin Samuels passed away. So you know, and this female celebrating about it. You know, do you feel like they should be able to celebrate when it comes to death and tragedies and all that, or you think they should just leave that alone? I mean, the man has passed away, but you know, you got a lot of females that's happy because of that. How y'all feel about it?
Well, you got to think though. The majority of people that feel, elated about it is the people that that felt some kind of way about how he would, talk to women or how he would talk down to women and stuff like that. But men, they're like, they're celebrating because, like you said, he said a lot of things a lot of men wish they could say. So,
yeah, he was telling the truth though, right?
He was telling the truth.
In those situations that he, to the women he was talking to, I don't think like he was talking to all women.
Yeah,
It's just,
all.
I think that's what the problem was. A lot of women think he was, talking to every woman on the earth. It's just those women that had those high standards and
They couldn't handle the truth.
yeah, they just couldn't handle the truth. So
And he just gave it to you raw. Like he was funny as that. That nigga, he didn't care how disrespectful he sounded.
But and it's crazy, like if you really think about it, like his reign or success or whatever, is only it was only like almost like 2 years.
Yeah.
It was like 2 years, and then he passed. So I don't know. Like to me, he put himself out there for that type of stuff to happen. Like for people to criticize him, for people to feel some kind of way about him. So I really personally, I never really
But what's really
cared
weird?
about it. Huh?
You know what's really weird? They trying to
What?
say, like they trying to instigate. They trying to make it seem like he died having sex with a prostitute.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Nah, but I don't think that's.
Well, why you don't think that?
Because the girl that was clowning around about it, she's the one that said that. But the report was just that he was complaining about chest pain, and he collapsed on top of it.
So, but
She could have probably did something.
But
to
was
him.
that his woman though? Well, was that his woman?
We don't even know if that was a prostitute. It was just the OnlyFans. She was the OnlyFans model.
But she probably was a prostitute.
Could have been.
she's for sure a prostitute. I'm pretty sure. Like I like to be honest with you, guys like him probably be the main ones getting prostitutes, because that you're
They
paying.
just the classier prostitutes.
Well, it's like you're paying them to just do whatever you tell them to do. Like, and a guy like him, he probably don't want no lip from nobody. So he's like, "Look, I'm paying you to shut the fuck up and take dick."
I mean, did he have did he have credentials and all that to say what he was saying to these females? Like, we'll put him in a position to be able to tell
Yeah, that nigga probably
somebody
got his
else
heart
about
broken or some shit like that. Nigga, that's enough credentials. That's all he need. Like, what you talking about is like he like went to school for psychology and all that type of shit.
Yeah, like,
I don't know. I don't.
and then
I
he
never,
wasn't even married though, right? So he's pretty.
to be honest with you, no Swanee man name, whatever.
He's pretty old. I mean, he experienced.
I mean, a lot of people have experience. I mean, but
you know what I mean?
Hey, Terrence gonna start up. He's gonna start talking shit to women. No, like of course we all have our experience with women and certain types of women, stuff like that. I think what he was just doing is just, they're telling them everything that that about them that he can just see that that's wrong. Okay, look, how you gonna want this, but you don't have this. A lot of the type of guys that you want, they expect this from a woman, but you don't even have that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, how can you expect the top 1% man when you don't even possess any of the things that they would go after?
Which is true.
So I think that was just his main thing. Like, you got to kind of like check yourself. You kind of got to do with what's within your range. Like, a lot of people kind of, I want this, and that, but can you even handle that? Yeah, exactly. Can you even deal with that? You know what I'm saying? A lot of them dudes ain't gonna let these top 1% dudes ain't gonna let no woman come in and run their life and just, you're going to be doing this and doing that and taking care of my kids. Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the prize. Like, what the fuck? So I think that's just what it boils down to.
And like, another weird thing is like a lot of females take offense about what he was saying and all that. But it's like, if the shoe fit, then it's like, won't you just, like, it's you. Like,
because just a lot of females don't want to be, targeted like that. A lot of females is used to getting praise.
Nobody knows who you is until you start coming out hating.
Hey, but don't you hate that though? Don't you hate that when you just them dudes that like praising women that like, yo, bro, she a slut though. Like, oh, she's beautiful, she's the best thing on the face of the earth. But you look at that like, bro, come on, like she's been ran through. Chill out. Like you fucking it up for the rest of it. Like I want to run it one more time. Now you giving her standards and shit. Like, yo, chill.
And okay, and speaking of run, Dave Chappelle.
Run.
So it's a dude.
Speaking of run.
A dude, I guess a heckler or one of them fans or whatever, I guess rushed on stage and attacked Dave Chappelle, and he got attacked. You know what I'm saying? So he got like beat up, I guess, by his security and all of that. How would you guys handle that situation if you was in Dave Chappelle's shoes and a fan rushed you? I mean, would you?
Everything was handled perfect already. He got his ass stumped up.
But bro, Dave Chappelle's not no little dude though either though. That dude was a pretty big dude, like real shit. Like, no, I'm not, like I'm saying he worked out though, but it's just, I'm pretty sure it was just somebody that went up there that just wanted to get the clout, and he ended up getting fucked up in the process. So, yeah. That nigga said, speaking of run. Nigga, you gonna get what you get, nigga.
We got a big audience today. So.
So, all right, so let's get on the money. All right, so do you feel, do you value money? Is the first question.
Do I value money?
Yeah. Do you guys value money?
No, I don't value it. Like, to be honest with you, I always say no, but I haven't really had enough of it to really be like, yo, I value the fuck out of it.
You gotta value money. That's how you live.
But like, in what way though? Like, you gotta.
All right, do you manage money? Do you or do you feel like it's important to manage money?
Yeah, I think it is to a certain extent. Like, I'm not one of the type of people that feel like I'm gonna have to hold on to it forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think it's just ultimately, like you set a goal, you meet the goal, and then you do what you need to do with the money, then go on. Like, I don't think it's like
that process.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, I'm gonna hold this dollar for the next 20 years or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people, that's all they do is save, but they never go nowhere. They never buy nothing. They never do nothing. It's like you're saving for what? Like, you know what
I think if it's set for a goal or something, then it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you should be saving more than you spend. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you spending money on.
Nowadays, man, you gonna be broke as hell trying to just say
Yeah, but
Gas
they keep it to where you have to spend something. You know what I mean? But
everything.
you know, I think it's better, like especially when you're not in a good position to make other moves. I think it's better to stack than to spend all your money on just different things.
I think it's all balanced though. Really, like if you spend money, you better be making money. That's just bottom line. You can't be spending money and not making it.
Yeah, definitely income got to be coming.
Yeah, like you got to figure the ways out. Like I think, just like you said, just if you have like certain things that where you just like like if you like shoes and you like to spend money on shoes, well, you need to be out there making sure you have all the getting all the money that you need to where you can have that that passion of buying shoes or whatever and still maintain your bills and take care of your family or whatever the case may be. So it's all balanced. I wouldn't put money before, I wouldn't put like things that I like before my responsibilities,
Yeah. How many people do you think a lot of people do that?
Fuck yeah, America's all fucked up. Well, in America for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're a consumer country. We buy a lot. We spend a lot, especially in the black community.
If y'all had $1 million right now, what's the first thing y'all buy?
I had $1 million, it would be the first thing I buy. I don't know. There's really nothing I want that will equal up to $1 million. If I spend $1 million, I really spend like damn near more than half of it on bullshit. Like I'm buying multiples of shit and shit like that.
Pacific?
Nah, I don't really care for cars like that. I'm not like a, car head. Like, I always wanted this kind of car.
Yeah, me too though. But I would get a car.
I think you treat yourself, but I think it's definitely good for you to put up for a business or something. That way you don't see that money just running out like that.
But is it though? I think that it's like people like they get money and then they just think they're just like fucking some type of, like they went to Harvard or some shit like that. Like I don't know. It's like if you don't know shit before the money, you're gonna know shit with money. Like I don't know. It's like people be like, I'm gonna just do this. Like, but you can do that before.
But see, if you're not good with managing your money, to me, and you get $1 million, you're gonna just blow it. To me,
yeah,
it's gonna eventually dwindle away because you're not good with managing your money. That's why I think it's important to know what to do with that $1 million when you get it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just get it, and you want to be able to flip it or something. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be skins that. That's gonna eventually run away. It's gonna eventually go away if you keep spending.
That's why you set yourself up. You buy your actual land. You have your house on your land, and you buy a car without.
All right, so I like that you said that. I have a question about that. Do you even know what to do with an acre of land?
Do I know what to do with an acre?
Yeah. Anybody know what to do with an acre of land? What?
Farm.
Nigga, you don't know shit about farming. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people be saying what they want, but it's like, do you even know what to do with 4 acres? Like, nigga, that's a lot of land. Niggas don't even like to mow their lawn.
You can't ask a person off top. I mean, you gotta give me some time, man. I gotta think about this.
Hey, but listen, no, I'm just saying though, like just really think about that. An acre of land. Bro, that shit would just be a waste of land because niggas do not know what to do with that. It'll just be there. Like,
nah, if it's yours, you put pride into it.
I don't want no acre of land.
So I'm asking you a question. What would be the first thing you do with your acre?
I don't want no acre of land, though.
Okay, not you, but a majority of people like, yeah, if I hit the lottery, man, I'm gonna go to some southern state. I'm gonna go get me like 4 acres of land, and like, bro, you're from Fontana, Rialto, San Bernardino. Like, you know nothing about farming. You don't know shit about none of that. Like, you gonna get a dog and let that dog gonna be more on them acres than you are. Like, just let that nigga run. Like, but I'm just saying, it's like I think there's nothing wrong with having dreams and stuff like that, right? But it's just like sometimes people, when they say they get certain things, they have these like crazy ass ideas, but like none of this stuff, you wouldn't do this stuff regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying, whether you have the money or not. I just think that people like, when I hit the lottery, I win $500 million, I'm gonna invest. $500 million, you're gonna invest in what? People invest to get where you're at. Like, you're up. Like, I wouldn't waste my money.
I feel like you can find something to invest in.
But why though? You have $500 million though.
You want your revenue to keep coming in.
Nigga, you have $500 million. You won. You won. You passed go. You won. You won the game. You won Monopoly.
So you saying you
500
can't blow?
million.
You saying you can't blow 500 million?
Nigga, if you blow 500 million, you didn't need it in the first place.
Not having good money management, you can blow 500
bro,
million.
Okay, I'll put it like this. You get 500 million, right? You know a lot of people lose money due to bad investments, lawsuits, slumlords, because they buy shit that they knew they couldn't do in the first place.
I feel like you got to invest in something.
500 million, you're going to invest? Nigga, you better take your ass to an island and lay down
Like,
somewhere, nigga. Nigga, you're up. You're at where everybody fights to get to.
So you're not working, you're not doing nothing, you just spending the money.
Well, you see, what I'm saying is...
If anything, invest in yourself. Build like a studio.
That's what I'm saying. Invest in something.
That's not investment. That's called purchasing. That's a toy at that point. Nigga, I'm just
make
buying
sure
a
I'm making
studio,
money
nigga.
from it, though. You got to have something that you making money from. You can't just be. It can't just be. I just got this money and I'm just gonna just spend it and that's gonna be my life.
You buy a studio, right? Nobody comes to it. Are you gonna be hurt?
No.
Okay, then what the fuck you need to make the money? Nigga, shit, just build it because you want it.
I'm not talking about investing. I'm talking about investing something that's gonna actually make me some real money.
Say, nigga, you have 500 million. This is as real as it's gonna get. Nigga, like, what else can you invest in that's gonna give you that return?
Do y'all feel like you could blow 500 million?
That would be real tough.
And if you
so y'all just sit on 500 million, don't do nothing, just go.
Yeah, why not? That's why I said, why not just set your life up to where you just good?
Bro, you'll add more headaches to your life than you think you will, nigga. Real shit. Nigga, you invest that 500 million, think about lawsuit after lawsuit. Somebody choked on a fucking bone in your restaurant. Somebody, like, nigga, you get a nigga in your studio, get electrocuted or some shit like that, nigga. Yeah, all that type. They get 500 million you up. Like, people fucking damn near, kill somebody to get where you're at. Like, okay. So now I would look at it like this. I wouldn't look at it like investing. I would look like you're like charity and shit like that. Like, I'm not saying just keep the money to yourself, but I'm just saying why put yourself through the stress of being, trying to run businesses and stuff like that when people that run businesses don't even have nowhere near what you have. You won. I think that's the point. Like 500 million, hell, 100 million, you won. You won. There's people that work their ass off every day at shit that they start. Man, there's countless of people that wish they can have 100 million that have probably like 5, 10 million in the bank, whatever. 100 million, they look at you like, bro, like, why are you even trying to do this? Like, you're up.
Okay. So when I asked the question, what would you do if the first thing you do if you had $1 million?
If I had $1 million,
what was your answer?
I'm chilling. I'm gonna chill for a little bit. I'm not gonna rush. I'm not gonna rush into shit. Chill.
All right, after you finish chilling.
You told me the first thing.
What is the first thing?
I'm chilling.
What would be your first purchase, though?
My first purchase, shit. Most definitely, I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna take a trip. Hell no. To be honest with you, a lot of them places, bro, that $1 million would be gone trying to invest in them franchises. Them shits would be expensive.
I got a question for y'all.
There we go. There you go. Ding, ding, ding.
Do y'all think y'all would be happy at that point? Will money have solved your problems, your life's problems at that point?
Not all.
I'll be wiping my tears with $100 bills, bro.
But do you think you would be happy though?
I'll be hella happy.
I don't think money make you happy though.
Yeah, it would.
Nah, that's something inside, man. That's something inside of you. If you're a miserable person, you a negative person, and you just always down, and that fine for only a little bit, and then you still gonna be feeling the same way you feel. You know what I'm saying?
I may be a negative person, but my account ain't, nigga.
I don't think that's just gonna just wipe all your problems away. You might have like real life situations you're going through with that 500 million. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think money solves everything. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Man, but I'll be happy. But I do know that it don't solve everything. But shit, when it can. When it can, I'll be happy with that.
That nigga stupid.
With a brim.
See that nigga at Lidge. You know I'm rich. Let me get a full hat.
LP, you think you'll be happy with $500 million?
Nah, of course not.
Man, give me your half there. Give me your half.
I ain't say I'll be
Give me your
stupid, nigga. No, like Tick say, it's an internal thing. Like you say, you can't solve all your problems with money, but you gonna damn sure try. But you know, you just roll with the punches. $500 million. Like I know this much. One thing I won't be mad about is financial problems. But I ain't gonna be worried about that at all. But there's still other things that occur that money just can't solve. So,
Do you think like people like Jeff Bezos, right?
right.
You know how rich he is. Do you think he's happy to the T? Like he's completely happy inside with that money, or do you think
This fool got a whole business to try to run. Like I think he'd be stressing.
Nah, he's not over the company no more.
Oh, so he just.
Nah, he's on the board. He's not the.
do you think he still be like stressing and all that, or you think he just completely happy person?
Hell yeah, you stressing.
Like you say, you gotta understand too. Like a lot of these dudes they're like, they run these companies or whatever, but they're also celebrities in their own right though. So, there's also that comes with it too. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to like sit down and like talk to him. I don't know. Like that nigga might be happy. I don't know. Like you said, that type of money and that type of like success is just. It's hard to even comprehend that. Like, like you created something that changed the world. Like, I don't.
Let me ask you guys this question. Would you guys rather have a one-on-one dinner with Jeff Bezos or $1 million?
I want my million. Fuck
I
Jeff
want $1 million.
Bezos.
Wait,
Yeah.
say have a
One-on-one dinner with Jeff Bezos, pick his brain for any topic, or $1 million.
take the 1 million.
And I'm gonna tell you why though. And I don't understand why people say.
But
I don't understand why people say they'll sit down at the table with these people because. Let's just say they do. That don't mean you're gonna apply everything that person's saying to you.
What you saying?
You're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And what works for that person might not work for you too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So give me my million, and I'll figure out a way.
He gonna tell you everything, and then at the end he's like, and also. You gotta be white. Oh!
Yeah,
just wasted.
You guys wasted $1 million. You gotta be white. Oh!
In order for this to work, this kid gotta be a little bit more.
Hey, but you gotta think the dude that makes his coffee, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he probably be around him hearing all his little business ideas and everything. He probably got to sign like a non-disclosure or some shit like that. Like, he's just like regular, like living. This fool probably struggling to pay his rent and shit. Like,
Hell no, man.
So that new Kendrick came out. What y'all think of that?
Bugs?
It was dope the way he changed his face. It was dope the way he changed his face. And Kendrick is hard.
Yeah, we want to know, man.
I don't have. Hey, wait. Y'all trying to have me harass me? Nah, Kendrick he's hard. Like
that is what you said.
No, listen. Your beef, it's not a beef, but your way of looking at Kendrick is like how I look at Eminem.
How's that?
Like I don't look at Eminem like how everybody look at him. Oh, he's
How
so.
dare you disrespect him?
Nah. Like I just look at it like Eminem can just say what the fuck he want to say, and then it just happens.
So can any other rapper.
Nah, they can't, and you know they can't.
Not every.
Nah, see, Eminem.
Well,
it's only
it's a
one
freedom
word
of speech.
Eminem can't say. It's only one word. Well, nowadays he'll get canceled. Well, hell no. One, he can't say nigga. That's the only word he can't say. Like if I give you the dictionary terms and I tell you to say anything you want, put it together, rhyme it or whatever, you're gonna be so worried about how you're coming off. Like, man, do I sound weird? That sound damn.
That's me though.
Hey,
I'm
does
a
it sound
big
kind
critic
of
of
this? How like man, Eminem can say whatever he want to say, and then it'd be looked at like, oh my god, oh man, da da da. He could say he could talk about molestation. He could do all that type of shit.
It's not just
and
that though.
whatever.
It's his wordplay too though.
Like I said, if I give you a dictionary and you can just pick any word, rhyme, how many times have you changed the word because it sounds a certain kind of way?
Plenty times.
Okay, then you think that nigga do that?
But no, but that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying
it rhymes, so I'm keeping it. I don't give a fuck.
I'm saying it's wordplay though.
That we put on the table for bugs. He has an issue with Kendrick, and I want to get out to the bottom of it.
All right, no problem with Kendrick at all. Hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Kendrick's coming for you.
Body that.
Hey.
You know you got an album called The Steppers, nigga.
No. All right, Kendrick, like he's talented the way he changed his face and all that.
Did he do that or was that a computer? Like,
Hey,
he's like,
oh, his raps, it don't really stick to me like that. But he is a dope storyteller.
Why don't it stick to you?
You said why it don't?
I feel like every rapper ain't for everybody.
Yeah, all right.
Right.
I mean, you know, that's his opinion.
Yeah, like I just don't. I like Kendrick as a person, but as an artist, he's cool. But that's not my favorite artist. Like the world, like everybody like Kendrick so much. For me, it's just he a regular cool artist.
I mean, I can't sit here and tell you that I like every single thing Kendrick do. I mean, I think he's a real talented person. He's creative. You know, I like what he did on this new one. You know what I'm saying? It's cool with the facial changes and all that. You know what I'm saying?
y'all just like the
cool.
video.
He's cool. I actually like the video more than I like the song, the actual song. You
Hey,
know
tell
what
the
I'm
truth.
saying?
Y'all like the video more or the song?
I'll put it to like this: the song.
What
when
about you? You like the video? You like the lyrics too?
I think the song is like when you first hear it's kind of off-putting, but once you watch the video and hear what he's saying and stuff like that, then it makes it all come together. That I would say it was a great body of work.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, it made it all come together.
Like he's smart because, like you said, if he would have just released the audio, I think it would have been a different reaction.
I would have just heard the damn song. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? but
When it comes from an art standpoint, the West Coast artist, can we safely say that Kendrick is by far the most deep when it comes to the art
Yeah.
on the West Coast?
Yeah, I think so. On
Yeah.
the West Coast, yeah.
I'm not knocking nothing that Kendrick do. I'm just saying I don't really. That's not really my style of what he do.
Over on Rosecrans.
Who on the
Hey,
West?
bleep my face out. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Hey, who on the West do you think is underrated and don't get the props they deserve? As far as a rap.
Like, are we saying somebody that's already signed, like in the industry, or
Yeah,
are we
they could be in the industry, or they could be, but they just don't get the props they deserve. Like they're very underrated.
Well, like I would say, this artist, he does get the props from people that know about him and all that type of stuff. But like Dom Kennedy, I think, because Dom Kennedy created a wave.
What about Tiger?
What the
No.
fuck?
No.
I would
Tiger's
say Dom
actually
Kennedy,
out there
though.
already though. Like he's
Who?
No, but he's underrated.
to me he's overrated.
Who? Dom Kennedy?
No, Tiger.
Oh fuck Tiger. Nobody. I don't care about no Tiger. Like Tiger is like pop. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Blast is tight though.
I would say Blast to me.
But he's not
Yeah.
underrated.
I feel
Everybody.
like he's not like out there like big mainstream. Like if I'm talking to somebody that knows Tiger.
Nah, they like Blast, man. The hood niggas, the hood people like.
I think Blast is like he's on that verge. But then again, like I don't know, he might do a RJ though.
Oh, RJ.
Where he can't build from.
Like he
Saying,
did
like he's
so
only at a certain standpoint. He can't go from there. Like,
yeah, cause like RJ's like mixtapes were so good, and when he dropped his album, it was like it didn't do nothing. So I don't know. Sometimes it's something like Blast. I really started listening to Blast like the past month though. Blast is tight though. I like Blast, but I don't know. I just look at Blast like he can be so much more, but then again, I hope he just doesn't die out so early because he put all his good music. You know what I'm saying?
You think
Out
he
and
could
then-
be on like a Roddy Rich level?
Roddy.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Y'all like Roddy Rich?
he's
Y'all
cool.
like him?
Roddy Rich is cool.
He's cool. He fell off.
I
Well,
mean, like everything, like there's certain things I just don't like, songs, but for the most part, I probably like majority of his.
because I think that'd be like a lot of times too. Like even with like Kendrick, The Pimp a Butterfly, like it wasn't like one of his biggest releases, but people went back and pretty much say it's critically acclaimed. Like it's like a good. A lot of people. It's like same thing as Kanye West's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Like overall, a lot of people was like, oh, when it first came out, I don't like it. But then people go back and listen to it, and then they be like, oh, it's critically acclaimed. Critically acclaimed means it's so horrible, but people still like it culturally. Like it's a good album, it's a good body of work, but it just didn't do well, as far as in the market overall.
Do you think music today has been devalued, or do you think it's gotten better from what we grew up listening to?
I think that it's gotten better as far as opportunities. Like I think that everybody has a chance to create their own lane in their path and have their own crowd and manage it and do it on their own. I think it's great in that way, but then again, it's also too it's bad because you don't have an artist to where you can really listen to them and really enjoy them for too long.
Yeah.
So Jay-Z was like, man, you can Jay-Z had a time where he ran it for like 10 years or, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you can really take time and listen to this shit and be like, damn, you can really pinpoint.
That's more so the internet.
Yeah.
Who had a bigger run, you think, Jay or Wayne?
Who had a better run? Jay or Wayne?
Yeah. When Jay was in his prime, or I'm going to say this.
Wayne.
Jay was in his prime, 50 in his prime, Wayne in his prime.
Wayne.
Lil Wayne actually, he brought out different genres too. As he
because he was a rock star, and then he was a skater,
rock star. All that. So, yeah, he did a little bit of everything. Yeah. Even some rock.
You think it's important like that to reinvent yourself every time? Do you think you last longer in the game like that if you reinvent yourself, or do you think you can still make a longer run in the game just being?
A lot of this shit is a gamble though, because then you got niggas like Pusha T. Like even though Pusha T is not like on like Lil Wayne's level as far as popularity, but he's been consistent with being a certain kind that rapped about certain things, and he's been able to have a career doing it.
Yeah,
I think it's just
you still talk about that coke rap.
Yeah, so I think it's just a gamble. Like some people, accept it. Some people reject that type of shit.
Yeah.
So it all depends. Because Kanye do it, he reinvents himself all the time. Wayne did it.
He sound the same to me all the time.
Who Kanye?
Nah.
He sound the same. He sound the same. He just.
What you mean sound the same?
He just sound the same.
You don't like Kanye, yeah?
Nah, he cool.
You don't like nobody.
Nah, he's cool. He do come.
Well, I like Graduation. I think that was my favorite album by Kanye.
Like I expect him when he drop. I expect him to sound like how he sound.
Like Dell went on to something. You gonna have niggas go back re-listen to Kendrick.
Yeah.
He's right. He really is.
What'd you think his last album?
His last album?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't hear it.
Well, which one? Because there's Donda and then there's Donda 2. You had to have that little player.
Donda 2 is out?
Well, didn't he release it on that little player? That's like $200. That shit's wild.
But I know Donda 1, it wasn't really hitting me like that.
I'm curious, Bucks, who's your favorite artist?
I don't have one Nip.
So now what you listen to?
Nobody really. I listen to our shit.
Nice little plug. All right, so take what else you got over here?
Okay, so lock this phone. Any questions from the crowd while I'm looking this up?
All right, so since we're on Kendrick and the timeless question, who's better, Kendrick or J. Cole?
J. Cole.
Kendrick.
But why would is it because because J. Cole
J.
for
Cole
sure
put out
is
more
more
music.
he's more consistent than Kendrick. But they both have their antisocial
But just because he
I'm
put out
there,
more,
but-
just because he put out more, don't mean he's better.
Well, but I would say this though, J. Cole he kills it on features though. He bodies niggas on songs though. He makes it a point there.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
he's out more than Kendrick.
But out more in what way? Like Kendrick in prison or some shit?
If Kendrick, I mean, if Kendrick was doing a lot of features, I think he'd be bodying dudes on features.
You think so?
Yeah,
But it's
hard.
like Kendrick got that
he just
go
got
over
his
your
own.
head
He
rap.
got his
though.
own. He got his own style though. That's what I like about him.
Kendrick got that go over your head shit. He's really that rapper to make you go back and like, you know what I'm saying? When he talking about Megatron and all that type of shit, that nigga talking about like different dimensions and shit like that. Yeah. Like, like shit that like, the average person be like, oh, okay. Like
I like
it
J.
sounds
Cole.
cool.
You know what? I gotta like a person. I gotta like the voice too, man. Like the voice gotta fit over the music. And sometimes I get tired of hearing J. Cole. Like his voice. Nah, not saying it like that. I'm just saying like
I don't know.
some things are just not really like. I just be like it kind of put me like that. Forest Hill Drive is a cool album, but it kind of make me go to sleep a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like it ain't like you know what I'm saying.
So you say it makes you go to sleep. So what keeps you up? What type of music you listen
You gotta like have some. You gotta entertainment. Like you gotta entertain me. Like. like, like it got to be more entertaining. Like that.
Darkio.
It's just kind of like I like how he ride the beat and all of that. It's just the beats, all of that play a big part. If the beats is too mellow, you know what I'm saying?
I
And
know
just
what
that whole.
I know what artists will really wake you up, like 6ix9ine.
Hey, for what it's worth though, you got regardless of his snitching and all that shit, he do have like a good energy though. He do. But okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Why forget him? Because I remember there was a time you was listening to that Gummo. I was there when you
That was the
listening.
only thing that he did good.
I mean, I listened to that one too when it first came out.
But why not listen to it now though?
I still listen to
He's
it.
whack. Like anything
Nah,
after
that
that
song.
was weak though. Honestly.
I don't know.
And I don't like what he I don't like how he trying
Cole?
to act like. Nah, he just be trying to act like he too hard and be all up in other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. Like he be like the dude he did with Dirk and all that, like trying to play with the dude and all that.
Dirk,
Like, I
yeah.
don't like the stuff he be doing. Like
So,
that.
but I'm actually, can you separate? Or are you the type of person where you look at them as like, okay, how they conduct themselves as a person, it determines if you're going to listen to their music or not?
Even if I listen to his music, is not good.
Like, so what do you?
I don't like his music either. So I don't like him as a person, and I don't like his music.
I don't like the nigga at all. His existence, nigga. I don't know.
You like 6ix9ine?
No, I'm not saying I like all his music, but he got like a cool. Like I can see why he is where he's at. His energy.
He's a troll.
So, but nigga, that's the thing.
That's why he's where he's at.
But
right
everybody does that though.
He knows how to market himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a
That's
marketing.
one of the biggest key points of being in the music industry. Like, you know how to market yourself.
Derek, let me see your hat. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's locked.
How do y'all feel about Draco the Ruler as a rapper?
I like the Draco. I like that. He wasn't somebody I gotta get his album, but he was cool. I liked the Draco. I liked his style, like that little lazy flow he had. I like the Draco though. I like his brother too, Ralphie the Plug. He hard too.
Speaking of Ralphie the Plug, wordplay, did you ever find that next question you're gonna ask?
Oh yeah. So do rappers in general, do you think rappers feel like they have to keep up with the trend by, fashion and wearing the chain, the next new chain and all that? Do you feel like rappers have to keep up that image like that when you're a rapper, or you feel like you shouldn't do
I think you shouldn't have to do that, but that's just what they do.
Do you think these record labels is making them do that to keep up with their image, to make more money and all that, or you think that's solely on just the rappers? That's doing
I think it's really like a personal. Like, of course, there's like a certain, how can not a kid, but like a certain look that a lot of rappers do kind of go towards, like especially now with high end designer type shit. But then like I say, there's some people that that's just not their style. So I think that people just wear what they want to wear, and then they just try to make it look good. That's it. Because some people, like, a lot of that designer shit don't even fit their body, like, right. Like, you gotta no, real talk. That shit gotta fit on you a certain kind of way. So
you
I
think they get them just for the name of it? Like
course.
everybody, they can't tell me them Balenciagas is hard. Them shoes, them Balenciaga shoes is ugly. I don't see how these rappers is rocking them like that unless they just doing it because of the brand.
I
right?
think they just doing it because so they can say that they can buy it. Like, people do look at that type of shit. What your branding, what kind of clothes you wear, they do. So you're right in a sense, but it's just what people wear. That's what's in. Like, I would never buy that shit. But I'm not. Then again, like I said, I'm not from this area of rap or whatever. You'll never catch me in no Balenciagas or nothing like that.
What do y'all think of the baby?
Whatever.
And his all right, a lot of stuff is going on with him in the media.
Right.
And it seemed like his confrontation after confrontation, he just swung on his artist not too long ago. Like, what you think is going on through this man's head? Bro? Like, do you think he's doing this just for the attention, or do you think he's really having these problems with these people? You think he's just a hothead? How do you feel about him?
I just think he's just one of them type of niggas. He just acting on how you feel. He's an emotional person. Only emotional people do that type of shit. Like, he's not like he's doing it in public. Like, in front of cameras, in front of fans. He get down where he mad at. So I think he just one of them. He just I guess you would say the industry's full of fake niggas or whatever, but I guess they just let a real one slip through the cracks. I guess I don't know.
So you don't think he does this just for attention? The attention comes, when stuff like that happens.
I think he's beyond that though. He's solidified, as an artist to where he has hits and stuff like that to where, he can maintain it just by his music. But I think he's just one of those type of people. He just gets down where he's mad at.
How you feel about him?
Oh shit! That right there tells it all. That's the end of the podcast. He's like, all right, man. So, I would like to say, good shit, fellas, for this podcast, and thank you to. What would you want to call you yourselves? Oh, I was gonna give you a group name. The Hecklers. There you go. Let's give a shout out to the Hecklers. They threw some questions out there, and I appreciate it. It helped us out. You know what I'm saying? And of course, LP82, me, myself, and
Young Tick, aka Wordplay.
Busy bugs.
and please like, comment, and subscribe.
Bugs.
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 Bugs. Because one time you did say bugs like. No, you say you were going to say that.
Bugs Life.
Remember you said you was going to do a mixtape.
Oh, I did say
that. Yeah. He's like, what?
I thought you were talking about the name.
No. I just remember you said you was going to name a mixtape that. But other than that, I'm your boy LP82. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions and stuff like that, please put them in the comments. And maybe you can give us some questions we can ask on the next podcast. And Tick, you got anything to say?
Oh, man. Just watch out for the next one. Hit that like, subscribe, and, tell everybody about the podcast.
All right. Thank you, and we're out.